Each year, over 100 million animals are killed in the U.S. alone for animal testing purposes. Today, I would like to persuade you to take a stand against animal testing. Many people are unaware as to how widespread animal testing is. Before doing research on the subject, I, just like most Americans, didn't realize that many of the products I use are tested on animals. Because it is so common, it's imperative that everyone learns about this inhumane practice and rebels against it. First, I will explain the cruelty inflicted on animals in testing laboratories. Next, I will outline the outrageous costs and the wastefulness of animal testing. And finally, I will explain that results from animal tests are useless when applied to humans. So let me begin by describing the cruelty animals face in testing laboratories. According to an article published by the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, there is almost no limit to the suffering that can be inflicted on animals during experiments. Animals are locked away in a cage for days on end and are only removed to be experimented on. After enduring painful experiments, the animals are then simply locked away again without painkillers to await the next test they will be needed for. Not only are animals isolated, but U.S. law allows for nearly limitless painful tests to be conducted. Animals can be burned, shocked, poisoned, starved, drowned, addicted to drugs, and painkillers are not required. Animals locked away in laboratories are forced to live tortured, unnatural lives until their eventual demise. Next, I will explain how costly and wasteful animal testing is. Animal testing costs American taxpayers billions of dollars a year. In addition to throwing away excessive amounts of money, animal experimentation also wastes millions of animal lives. According to PETA, 12 billion U.S. tax dollars go toward the animal testing industry every year. Many Americans don't realize that animal testing costs this much and that there are cheaper alternatives. A variety of cell-based tests and tissue models can be used to assess the safety of drugs, chemicals, cosmetics, and consumer products while saving taxpayers money. In addition to wasting money, animal testing wastes lives. Every year, millions of animals are put to death unnecessarily for experiments that could be conducted using a different method. There are many alternative testing procedures that can save money and lives. Finally, I will outline the inaccuracy of experiments conducted on animals. Although animal testing is relied upon to prove a drug is mostly safe before entering human trials, studies have shown that this practice is unreliable. An article published in the Journal of the American Medical Association states that when tested, 92% of drugs entering clinical trials following animal testing failed to be approved. Of those approved, half are withdrawn or relabeled due to severe or lethal adverse effects not detected during animal tests. Results derived from animal testing are simply not accurate enough to be relied upon by humans. So now let me conclude. First, I outline the many cruelties animals face in testing laboratories. Next, I describe the money and lives wasted on this cruel practice. And finally, I explain the inaccuracies associated with results from animal experiments. Now that you know about the cruelties of animal testing, I hope you will help fight it. Remember, animals will continue to suffer and die needlessly if nothing is done about this cruel industry. Thank you.